calling in from Rhode Island, and my question related to the Brown situation.
Yes, sir.
Um, it's widely known that Brown is one of the more liberal Ivy Leagues. Um,
And that's saying a lot.
yes. So more than just failing test scores, the Ivy Leagues, I feel like, are becoming an embarrassment to this nation, just with the incompetency with which the faculty held the tragedy the other day. So my question, Mark, you had some inside sources about it being maybe targeted or not. Do you have any other info on that?
Well,
And
again, I want to be clear because my words were mischaracterized in the last 24 hours. This is based on what people are saying to me, as was told to the family. I don't know it to be true, and I'm not here to spread misinformation or disinformation. But I do find the behavior of the investigators to be, at worst, at least sloppy. And I do find some of the things, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist in general, I do find some of the behavior of the assassin to have been odd. The fact that he fled, for instance, which is not the norm. So I don't know that anybody was targeted, but I do know that we don't know what happened and why and who did it. And I also know that this was a prominent conservative on campus. So had this been if one of the two people killed, I asked you to do this thought experiment. If one of the two people killed at a Southern conservative university was one of the most prominent liberals on campus, okay, what would the speculation in the media be? What would it be? So I'm not here to say things that are false. I don't have a single source in law enforcement who said that she was targeted. But what I do know is we do not have an explanation, and I have serious people who've told me that the family was privately told she was targeted. I have no idea whether that's true. I'm not trying to be irresponsible. I'm just saying, in the absence of an explanation, it's strange that she was one of the two people killed. Maybe it's a coincidence, but maybe it's not. And law enforcement has done a horrible job of explaining what's going on. And I'm not a believer in them revealing things that would impair the investigation. I'm for the First Amendment and I'm for transparency, but I'm not for doing things to hurt the investigation. But they've done a horrible job, and they've opened the door to people wondering what exactly happened. So again, I don't want to be misunderstood what I'm saying. I'm saying what I've been told by people who claim to know that, but I don't know that from law enforcement. I don't know that directly from the family. I just know that, as I said, if a prominent liberal were killed on a conservative campus, I know what the discussion in America would be like.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.